Essential sewer repair information you need to know. Hi, this is Ben with Rescue Plumbing, and we're here to rescue your sewer repair. Do you have frequent clogs or backups in your basement? Are your drains a little slow in your bathtubs and your toilets? Do you have a foul, disgusting, poopy odor smell coming from your basement or your backyard? Smells like when your big old uncle comes over on a holiday and uses that bathroom. Boom! I hate that. If your property is experiencing any of these symptoms, it might mean you need a sewer repair. Don't worry, Rescue Plumbing has arrived, and we're here to rescue you. When performing any sewer repair, we are required to hold a sewer repair license, a special one. But a sewer repair license, it's not called a sewer repair license in the eyes of the government. They always use these fancy lawyer terms you never heard of, like drain lane. You ever heard of that? Drain lane? Well, a sewer repair license is called a drain layers license. Crazy, right? Rescue Plumbing has an official drain layers license out of the city of Chicago. We hold license number 2924. And a drain layer license, it only allows us to repair sewers on your private properties. Rescue Plumbing also holds a CDOT Public Way Work License, issued by the Department of Transportation of the City of Chicago, PWW 201209. That's the license number. So this CDOT license means we can complete sewer repairs on city property as well as private property. Look, make sure if you hire anyone to repair your sewer line that they have those two licenses. If they don't have those two licenses, that means they don't know what they're doing. You don't want that. To get those licenses is not easy. You have to put all this hard work in. I know from experience. First, I had to provide the city with our many insurance policies into the millions of dollars to pass their muster. We also had to pass several written exams, proving to the city that we know on paper what we're doing. Then we had to show the city proof, pictures, videos of real jobs we had completed before they even give us any of those licenses. That's just for the drain layers license. For that CDOT license, we had to do all that and place $20,000 into a bank account that we can't touch. The city holds these funds just in case we damage any city property. They can just take that money out of the bank account and compensate themselves. Isn't that nice? To me, that's crazy, excessive, but we must comply. It is the way it is, and we can't change things. When you think about it, it's good because the public, people like you who have people repairing their sewers, have everyone top notch. Now that we have established credibility, first of all, we have to define sewer repair. To define sewer repair, we have to first define what a sewer is first. So let me define sewer. A sewer is any pipe or basin underground that carries sewage away from a property to a treatment facility. So basically the sewer begins where the drainage pipe enters the ground at the property and it ends at the sewage treatment facility. We normally repair private sewers, that span from the basement to the main city sewer just outside of your property. A sewer repair is basically excavating an area, for example, excavating in a basement, excavating in a front yard, excavating in a backyard, excavating anywhere the sewer line is, to expose the sewer line enough to give us enough space to remove the damaged piece and install a new sewer pipe so we can restore service to the property. So what causes a sewer repair? The main culprit that causes sewer repairs are invasive tree roots. Tree roots, okay? Trees are living, breathing entities. They're just like people. They will do everything in their power to survive, just like us. They can sense sources of water, and they like the bacteria-rich sewage in our sewer. It's just food to them. And water, food and water, yummy, yummy, yummy treats for them trees. A tree will find any breach in your sewer and get into that sewer to feed itself. Most of these sewers here in the Chicagoland area are made of this type of clay pipe, and it was installed 50 years ago. The clay pipes back then were connected with mortar joints, and they have deteriorated over time. That's how the tree roots, they get in. They bust through these worn out joints right here. And sometimes the tree roots get in there so hard that it'll even break this piece of pipe. Another cause for a sewer repair is the moving earth. Many people don't know this, but dirt beneath our feet is constantly moving. If it rains enough, the earth can turn into liquid-like, and it moves like rivers underneath our properties. This is in fact the case. The closer you go to the lake, the higher likely you will hit water at a very shallow depth while performing a sewer repair. Every sewer guy knows this. This moving dirt can separate sewer pipes and even break them. When the earth is saturated and then a giant heavy semi-truck drives down the street, the earth will shift. That will damage your sewer, resulting in the need for a sewer repair. I recently did a job for my accountant, and her property sits at the bottom of a hill. Her property takes off runoff water from all the properties higher up on the hill. She has always had flooding problems in that property. I installed a solution to her flooding problem. I installed Schedule 40 PVC pipe that has glued fusion welds that should not break. She calls me after a couple rains and says, she's flooding again, oh no. I did everything up to code. I encased that sewer pipe in 3/4 stone and the rain washed it all away. I had to dig up the pipe and I found out the earth moved almost 2 feet away from its original position I had placed it in. I installed it right. The earth broke all the fusion welds I had made. The earth is constantly moving underneath our feet, either because of rain or heavy equipment or heavy construction equipment moving over on the streets. This can cause a need for a sewer repair. So when the earth shifts, not all the times does it totally separate the pipes to the extent like it did at my accountant's property. When the sewers are originally installed, they're installed fully sealed and with a 1/4 inch pitch per foot. If you don't know this, this pitch is crucial to have the sewer function properly because it's what powers your sewer. This steep decline causes gravity to push that sewer away from your property. If the earth shifts, it can destroy that pitch and create sections of unpitched sewer pipe. These sections are normally referred to as bellies because they resemble a belly kind of caving in on itself. When the sewer's bellied, the only way it can relieve itself is by filling all the way up. And it fills all the way up until it reaches a pipe that's not bellied, and then it overflows into that unbellied section of pipe. The belly will act like a catcher of heavy solids that will eventually build up over time and cause a full blockage of the sewer pipe, and that results in a sewer backup. Shifting earth not only causes bellies, but it can cause the slightest shifts in pipes, creating offsets where the pipe's no longer connected flush. It's connected like this or like this. These offsets will act like little beaver dams, and they catch toilet paper, toilet paper, toilet paper, toilet paper until the whole pipe is engulfed, and then we got a sewer backup. Shifting earth under our feet can also literally separate the pipe itself. It happens all the time. And when that happens, the separation of the sewer pipe will cause sewage to leak out into the earth. There are many sewers in Chicago that are connected to the roof gutter systems. This forces large amounts of water at high velocity to travel through the sewer. This will wash away the earth. That will eventually create a sinkhole. Sinkhole washout. Sinkholes are major hazards. Someone could be walking over a sinkhole, not even know it, and bam, they fall in and break their neck. There's another culprit that can cause a need for a sewer repair, and it is the pipe itself can wear out. This is a cast iron pipe right here. These sewer pipes will eventually corrode away, and when they corrode away, they create washouts. Cast iron corrodes away because water in the earth sitting in there will literally rust away the pipe over time. Now that we've addressed all the common causes that lead to a sewer repair, how do you know if you need one? You must perform sewer camera inspection. Sewer camera, that's the best thing you can do, is to hire a plumber like myself to perform a sewer camera inspection on your sewer to find out what's the problem. If you don't know, sewer camera inspections are mandatory in the city of Chicago when a property is being fully renovated. So if you're getting your property renovated, you better have a sewer camera inspection. And the contractor, if he plans on reusing that sewer, he better have that microfilm ready. A camera recording is required by the city. The reason for this is because the city is aware the earth can move and cause damage to the sewer pipes. When we perform a sewer repair, a sewer camera inspection is the very first step we take to perform that sewer repair. A sewer camera will inspect the inside lining of the pipe if the sewer pipe is not full of sewage. But it's always full of sewage, and that's the reason you call us out, because you're backed up. When it's full like that, you cannot see anything, any condition of the pipe. But the sewer camera can still give us the exact location where to dig, where the problem is, and the exact depth of that pipe. This will allow the plumber to create a plan of action to perform that sewer repair. It's more like a plan of excavation. But before performing any excavation, we must call 811 or Julie to make sure there are no underground utilities that we must be careful for before we start excavation. Julie is an agency that works with all contractors and all utility companies. They will quickly notify all utilities of your upcoming job, and the utility companies will literally come to the job site, mark all the utilities present, so excavators can plan accordingly. Utility companies don't want you damaging their lines or interrupting services to their customers. They need the customers to keep paying. They won't pay if their lines are cut. And excavators, they don't want to injure themselves by hitting a gas line and boom, blowing themselves up, which has happened. After receiving the okay from the utility companies to dig, we must pull our sewer repair permit with the city involved. If the property has no service and the people are living in the property, we can begin excavation without a permit. This would be considered an emergency because they have no service and they have nowhere to go. And having sewer backups is a health hazard. So we can start excavation without a permit as long as we pull the permit in a reasonable amount of time the next business day. Rescue Plumbing isn't new to this. We provide late night emergency services all the time and have helped thousands of our customers and clients to repair their sewers. After the permits are in order, then comes the decision. Should we use an excavator or do we hand dig it? In the city like Chicago, where the buildings are so close together, sometimes you cannot fit an excavator in many areas, and we will be forced to hand dig. In a suburb like my hometown of Wilmette, Illinois, there is much more space where an excavator can be used, as opposed to Chicago, where we're gonna have to hand dig. Excavator or hand dig, it's all the same to us. We have real men working here that are not scared of hard labor like everyone else. So little kiddies, go back to your little phones, and only real men are allowed here at Sewer Repair Station, buddy. Our goal is to get to that sewer pipe and expose it and get it fixed up at any means necessary. Sometimes we have to dig with a sawzall in hand, and we have to be cutting tree roots at the same time digging. When we're excavating to any depth past 5 feet, we always have to try to install protective equipment called shoring, so the earth does not cave in on someone while they're sawzalling a tree root or something or digging. After we've reached the pipe, we cut down to the section of sewer, we cut it out, whatever section is damaged, we remove it, we dispose of it, and then we install a brand new section of pipe. We will always attempt to install a cleanout station so that in the future, you can perform drain cleaning from that cleanout station. There should always be a cleanout station about 5 feet outside the foundation of any property where the sewer exits the property. This cleanout must be the same size as the sewer itself. The reason for this is that a plumber in the future, while performing drain cleaning, will have to insert a cutter, a rotting machine, and the cutter has to literally go into the pipe and be the same size diameter of the pipe. And it revolves like that, chopping everything up until it's fully clean. The cleanouts are required by Illinois plumbing code. For a sewer 4 inches or less, a cleanout is required every 50 feet. For a sewer 4 inches to 10 inches, a cleanout is required every 100 feet. So here we have a 6-inch clay sewer pipe, which is most common in the area. You need to clean out every 100 feet for this type of sewer. So how do we avoid sewer repairs? Cleanouts. And performing drain cleaning is the best way to avoid having to repair your sewer. Just like I said before, most of the sewers here in the Midwest are made of clay, this type of clay pipe, okay? And they're made like in 2-foot sections, like we have here. And where the clay pipes meet is where all the tree roots invade. Literally, this is how they meet. So we prefer to install Schedule 40 PVC pipe underground because of the roots. I've been installing PVC for about 40 years now, and I have yet to have a customer call me saying it wore out. I have had a customer call me where I installed cast iron sewer pipe underground, and those pipes did wear out. It only takes 5 to 10 years to wear out a cast iron sewer pipe. Clay, on the other hand, there's still clay sewer pipe that the Romans installed 1,000 years ago that's still in working condition today. I always recommend installing PVC Schedule 40 because it protects against roots, fusion welds, there's no way for them to get in through this connection. All right, let's get done with the sewers. Let's talk a little bit about trenchless sewer repair. That word trenchless sewer repair, it's totally deceiving, okay? It should be called sewer pipeline, and it's more preventative than anything. If you consider sewer pipelining a sewer repair, then trenchless sewer repair is a thing. But I think it's just a gimmick. You still have to dig, okay? That's number one. So you might not have a trench, but you still have to dig holes. Sewer pipelining is a good thing to do when you have a clay sewer in perfect condition. No bellies, good pitch, no offsets, no separations. If your clay sewer is in good condition without any of those flaws, pipelining is a good solution for you to stop having to perform drain cleaning on your sewer. Okay, no need if it's all sealed up. We have not invested into a pipeliner machine because we rarely find clay sewers in perfect condition. We don't want to line a pipe that's all messed up just to stop the root intrusions, but you will still have sewer backups because the condition of the pipe has offsets and bellies and hasn't been corrected. We travel to many trade shows looking for our new pipelining machine, but the price is so darn high and the technology is not there yet to make it cost effective. Talking about cost effectiveness, The best city in the world, Chicago, is great. They repair your sewer for free if it's not on their property and you meet all their criteria. If you want to know more about free sewer repairs, watch our video on the City of Chicago's drain program to see if you qualify. If you need a sewer repair, Rescue Plumbing can come out to you to perform a sewer camera inspection on your sewer line to be able to give you a detailed sewer repair estimate. Give us a call and we'll send you out a licensed plumber.